Let's talk about the goings on in Australia politics at the moment. And Qantas. Our best friend, Alan Joyce, the ex-CEO that was there for 15 years too long. Now, we all know there's something going on between Joyce and the government. Why else would a young boy be given access into the chairman's lounge or whatever they call the thing? He doesn't spend the money travelling backwards and forwards. It's for all the high-paying customers, not for somebody that's the son of a Prime Minister. So something's not right here, and it needs to be rectified. Now, I'm thinking is what really needs to happen is Alan Joyce needs to have his visa revoked and ripped up and deported immediately for bringing Australia and Qantas into disrepute. We are the laughing stock around the world because of this pitiful little boy. That's all. He's the only little boy. Something's got to be done. I urge every Australian to write to their minister and to the Minister for Immigration demanding that his visa be, what would they call it? Rescinded, I think they would call it, but let's just say needs to be ripped up or stripped and deported immediately. It's as simple as that. You can't have this going on. I can't believe that this has been happening. He's a shifty little thing, he is. He destroyed what was once an iconic Australian airline. And look at it now, it's a shell of itself. Yeah, what did he do? He started up Jetstar, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right. He started Jetstar, a poverty pack airline under the Qantas umbrella. And then he moved across to the Qantas to become their CEO, and he's turning Qantas into a poverty pack airline. Nobody wants to fly. I won't fly with Qantas. Never, ever. They lost me. The virtual singling, running around, oh, gay rides, gay this. No longer call me Mister. I'm sorry, I am Mister. You will refer to me as Mister. You have no right to call me anything other than Mister. That is my title, and that's what I am to be known as. Now we have the yes vote being painted on the aircraft. I'm sorry, I'm of Indigenous descent, and I am dead against this yes vote. This is a racist move. We're going to become apartheid. Why should I have representation to government that nobody else has? No, I already have representation to the government through the ministers that are already elected. There's something like 11 or so Indigenous members of Parliament. So don't tell me that we haven't got access to government. We have. Just like every other Australian. And yes, I'm Australian. Yep, I'm an Indigenous Australian, but I'm still an Australian. It doesn't matter what my heritage was. I still believe in one Australia. We are one, and we always will be. Don't you vote no. Don't you vote yes, because that is the wrong way to go. We'll become a divided country, and that's not right. The Constitution, they say, the voice will make no change to access to Parliament and all that. Well, it's not long ago I can beg to differ to show you that the Constitution is not what the Constitution says. Remember during the pandemic? What did Morrison do? He shut down the borders. And what did that do? that stopped Australians from coming back home. Now, in my passport, on the front page, it clearly says I have freedom of travel into and out of Australia. But no, I wasn't allowed to. I applied to leave Australia to be with my partner here in Thailand. But I was knocked back. So don't tell me that the Constitution is the Constitution and that's what we work by. No, it doesn't work like that. The government can do whatever it wants. Right? So don't think voting yes will not change how it's going to happen, because it will. They will just make the rules as they suit. Now, let's get on to the Deputy PM and his travel on the VIP, sorry about that, on the VIP aircraft. Now we go back to the days of Morrison again. During the pandemic, when we weren't allowed to leave or come back into the country, we flew an now I have to stipulate, an ex-Minister of Parliament around the world. How many days and how much it cost, I still don't know. And it was, back then, $8,000 per hour. Now that's one person, one civilian, not a member of Parliament. And that's what we've got to get right. I'm not Liberal, I'm not Labor. I hate all politicians because they're only there for self-serving interest, and that's all they're there for, nothing else. They don't care about you, they don't care about me, they only care about themselves and how much they can line their pockets. Right? Things need to change in the Australian political system. It is nothing but a rort. Well, that's my rant. I urge each and every person to write to their local member and also to the Immigration Department, Minister for Immigration, and demand that Joyce's visa be revoked and he is deported immediately to be stamped never to enter our country again. Thank you. And one last note, please like and subscribe. It will help me and it will encourage me to make more videos. Till then, take care, stay safe, and bon voyage.